Oh, good morning from Victoria Golf Club and from Queanbeyan again. My name's Cliff. Drop over sometime. Walking around, dropping golf clubs on the ground. I wasn't going to record these women, but watch this. This amazes me. Putt, bend down, pick your driver up. Walk to your ball. Don't wait for the people that are supposed to play to play. Backhand it, that's the way. Don't even putt it with your driver in your hand, that's illegal. But, I suppose they're probably not playing in the competition. They might be. The men don't play competitions apparently in Canada, but I don't know, the women might. They play more competitions here than we do. Different competitions anyway. Good old golf. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. You have to have your own little bit over there. You can't have a part of ours. No, you're girls, you're women. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. So you're not allowed to play with the men. You have to play from your own golf course with your own scores and your own competition and your own committee and all that stuff. And some women like that, I get it. I'm quite jealous of them sometimes because they do get to play better competitions than us because they make better decisions. But they're still ostracised, whether they like it or not. I think it's disgusting. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. And you think I'm making that up? That's a fucking fact. That's the name of golf. That's where it fucking came from. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. I've seen the signs. The signs, the old signs, outside of golf courses. GOLF down the side. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden written across. Golf. If you're a lady, you're not allowed to play. And if you're not a gentleman, you're not allowed to play either. Good old golf. I love the game. I hate that shit. Now the next group. Tight round the hole. I've really been watching it. Paused it. Golf. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. One of the oldest games in the world. Agreed? Played by shepherds. Many years ago. I mean, talking 400 or 500 years. Shepherds started hitting rocks around the paddock with their crook because they had nothing else to do. And it developed into golf. That's the legend anyway. And the other legend is one that I've heard, not for many years, but one I have heard is that when it became a game, a properly organised game with rules and a golf course, which was originally, there weren't originally 18 holes. Tom Morris, changed that to 18 holes. Not sure, can't remember now. But apparently the common practice was to play naked. So the men didn't want the women there because they were playing naked. Now, how true that is, who the fuck knows? It's a long time ago, and as far as I know, there's no written history, although there might be at some of the clubs in the UK. I don't think there is out here. But really, I mean, the game died 500 years ago when it was outlawed by the King Moron from England. King Moron the first, or was he the second, third? I don't know. King Moron the 10th outlawed the game because it distracted from archery practice, and it was outlawed for 200 years before the Scots forced them to start playing it again, basically, because there were still a few courses being played illegally in Scotland because the Scots ignored the Poms anyway. They still do. But that's where it comes from. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden, because apparently we'd played naked. Now, 100% how true that is. I don't know. Sounds right to me. I have seen the signs for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. And I mean, seriously, right up until 10 years ago, there were golf courses, major golf courses in Europe that didn't allow women to play and were threatened with losing things like the Open Championship unless they let women play. Those courses, I don't remember the name of them because I don't give a shit. They're not worth knowing about. Here we go. We've got a nice putt. Put it in. Go and put it in. Yeah. Some people want to tell me that, hey, the reason we have a golf course that's different for women because it's shorter and they can't hit the ball as far and they need different pars because, they don't hit the ball as far. You know what, if you say that to some women I know, you know what they're going to do? Wrap a golf club around your head, mate. Because it isn't about how far you hit it, it's about how straight you fucking hit it. Want to argue with me about that? Let's have a look at golf. The equipment has changed, hasn't it? It's improved. So when I started playing in 1972, 50 years ago, I had a resin driver. No, resin 2 wood. It wasn't even wood, it was a resin on a steel shaft. And I managed to, a month or so in, I managed to win enough trophies, prizes that I could afford a 1.5 wood, which was actually made out of laminated wood. So Great Western, I think I bought that at the time on my winnings. So yeah, equipment's improved since 1972. We have longer clubs, lighter clubs, 460 cc's is, I think, from memory, the biggest head. So the game is theoretically easier because the club's a lot easier to hit. The ball goes further, it stops there more. I mean, back in the day we had 2 sizes of golf balls. There was an American size and there was an English size. I mean, the English one was a bit smaller than the American one, went further. Unfortunately, we got stuck with the bigger ball. But hey, that's life. I played the little ball because it went further, but the big ball's what we got. So the balls go further, even though they're bigger. They stop better. It's easier to play. The game's easier to play. Handicaps, however, haven't come down. Handicaps are still the same. Which means that we don't play as well. Golfers don't play as well. And the other indicator that I point to about whether golfers are better these days or with the equipment has improved the game, improved the golfers, and so we've got to make the golf courses longer, which is a fucking joke. Go and watch Caddyshack. Dr. Beeper gets a beep in the locker room, and he rings and he goes, "Oh, yes, I'm at the golf course. Oh, it's an emergency. I'll sneak a tube down the throat, and I'll be there in 4 or 5 hours." Well, there you go. That means he was expecting 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, which means you got to play 18 holes, get back to the clubhouse. He's in the locker room, he'll get changed. And when he changes, he'll have a shower and get his doctor gear on, and then he'll probably go and have a drink in the bar and maybe something to eat, and then go back to work. So you've got 3 hours, you've got 4 hours, you've 3 hours to finish 18 holes, 3.5 if it's bad, and which means it's between 4 and 5 hours to get back, but 3 hours, 4 hours to get back. So even in Caddyshack, they knew that the average round of golf was between 3.5 and 4 hours. It was actually between 3 and 4 hours. And back in the day, if you played 18 holes of golf with 4 players in a stroke competition, it took 3.5 hours, 3.75 hours on a slow day. These days it can take 5.5 hours. So yeah, golfers are worse these days than they were 50 years ago. They don't know how to play. Don't tell me that the game has improved and that we should make the golf courses longer, because that's a load of shit. And gatekeeping in the end. Gatekeeping, keeping the women out because they can't hit the ball as far, apparently. All that shit. So fuck off with your fucking bullshit attitude towards golf. It has to change. I hate the fucking attitude. We still ostracise women. We still have tees for them. We still have competitions for them. We still push them out of the club into their own club. No, fuck off. I hate it. And the next group has arrived. Let's have a look at the term gentleman only, shall we? Old Tom Morris is a classic example. Go and have a look at photos of old Tom. He's wearing a suit and a hat, probably +4s as a part of the suit. Long socks, leather shoes, tie, maybe even a pipe hanging out of his mouth. That's a gentleman. You weren't a gentleman if you wore a stove hat, like, worked in a mine and wore overalls and a shirt. That'd be your normal attire, and not a suit with a tie. So you weren't allowed. And then, Tiger Woods. Robin Williams summed it up rather beautifully, I thought, when he said, How did they learn to play the game? We don't even let them join the club. Blacks aren't gentlemen. The co-builder of no, they all go left. It's way right at that, man. It's a lot further right at that. It's not a bad putt though. The Masters. The co-founder of the Masters built the golf course with Bobby Jones. Swore that there'd never be a black man playing at the Masters. The black men caddied. There was a period in the 50s and 60s where he made sure that you couldn't even bring your own caddy unless he was black. And that guy, whose name I won't remember and don't give a shit about, committed suicide on the 18th green at the Masters one night when they decided to allow blacks to play and whites to caddy. He swore it would never happen, so he killed himself. Golf. Oh, and ladies, the term ladies competition, ladies clubhouse, ladies teas. That was a good putt. Very nice. More of that. Ladies is an insult, guys and gals and people. Them, I don't care how you couch it. Ladies is an insult. Want to ignore it, or you're insulting women? Not all women, I'm sure. Not all women take lady as an insult because they like to think that they're ladies. But take it. It's an insult. There are a lot of women that don't like it. Change it. Has to be women's golf, not ladies' golf. Korean Ladies Professional Golf Association. I've been watching a lot of that. They play a lot of golf. Korean Women's Golf Association. Change it, you stupid pricks. Get rid of the fucking bias. Get rid of the insults. Stop the gatekeeping. Piss off with your fucking attitude. There you go. You reckon I was exaggerating when I said they all go left there? And that player, that woman there, is rushing to beat the other players, and it's not her turn. She's still in the way. Ready golf. Stick it up your backside. Freaking ready golf. Ready to play. Be ready. Golf. Be ready. Go to your ball. Be ready to play when it's your turn. It's not very hard, guys and gals, people, players. Be ready, golf. That's why it takes 5 hours to play a game of golf these days, because you're not being ready. I want to go and play golf with my mates because I want to get drunk and have a good time. I'm not out there to take it seriously. Aren't you? Well, I am. So if you're out there fucking around with your mates, getting drunk and screwing up my round of golf, I'm going to be really pissed off. So don't get in my way. Hi girls. Oh, there's a ball. Oh dear, I bet she doesn't play it. Oh, she is. She is going to play it. Watching the group behind while she's doing it. Be ready, golf. Guys, that's going left as well. Not as bad. She hit it a bit harder. And of course, don't putt it out. Don't pick it up either. Just be in the way. You're in the way. You're still in the way. 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 Can't get out of the way. Can't get out of their own way, I think. Here's the next group. Yeah, that's... a couple of large boats on the lake in the background. That landmass you can see away in the distance is the US of A, where most of the gatekeeping happens with golf. Mo Norman would tell you about that if he was still alive. He was chased out of the USA because he hit the ball too straight. And he was Canadian and he wasn't very friendly because he had some mental issues. Didn't mean he couldn't play golf. He did. Taught Bryson DeChambeau. And if you want to know who Mo Norman is, have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's swing. That's who Mo Norman is. Lovely day. I'm really jealous. See how there's shadows on the green here? I'll go away. YouTube. This is why I get annoyed with people that walk up the green when they shouldn't be. When the pin's down the front and then they walk up the green with their driver and their wedge and their putter and their other wedge and their 3-iron and their 2-iron and their 6-iron and their 9-iron and their 55-iron, carrying it up here. This is why I get annoyed, because if you see here, it doesn't get the morning sun. Yeah, it's in the lee, so it catches the rain, and all the rain comes down and goes down there and down here, but it catches all the rain and runs it. So this green would be a bitch. That's why I get pissed when they walk up it when they don't need to, because I know what yesterday I was watching this and I did a video of it, but I probably won't upload it. It wasn't good enough. But the holes down here, you get a temporary green. It happens here a lot. And the reason why is the green's a bastard. I won't use the word CUNT. Some people take offence at that. Nice shot. From down there, difficult shot. See if this player gets this ball to go near the hole instead of left. And it's not her turn. It is now. That player did it. Oh, God. Oh, that's the worst one I've seen. There's a lot of players going back there in that spot this morning, I noticed. One in each group so far. Oh my God, you can wander around leaving your freaking driver everywhere. God, Jesus. And she's left it down, which means that he's got to go and get it again. And still, look, there's a group waiting basically behind. But I suppose they all do it, so they all put up with it and they don't care. Oof, hitting the ball at the pin. You've got to get it in the hole. No point hitting it at the pin. That doesn't work. That's a terrible putt. And it nearly went in. Must be flat there. She's got her chin over the ball. You need to get your eyes over the ball, darling. Left, see? Chin over the ball, hands are left, ball goes left. Sometimes the hands come to the eyes. Mostly they come to the eyes, which causes a cut. Play across the ball, sort of a cut hook. Nice legs. Women golfers always have good legs. Not to mention there are other bits. See, they will be down there picking up the driver and being in the way. At least she's getting off, which is nice. Yes, women golfers, very fit women golfers. It's a hard game, golf. Physically tough, whether you believe it or not. That's the case. You try driving a ball 400 yards. See how physically demanding that is. I've done it. It's a long video today. I'm in a mood. Here's the next group. We're wandering all over the place, leaving our bags everywhere instead of actually playing the game. Ah dear. I think there's a ball up the back here in the rough. Just at the bottom of the screen. Looks like a ball. That'll be a fun shot. Bet it goes left. Coming up from the front. Not too bad. Didn't come back at her. Yeah, nice. Keep going. Go on. Go, 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 go. Keep going. Go on. Go on. Move. Go, go, go. So you've got to talk to the ball. Tell it what to do. Oh, here we go. Yep, it is a ball. That's an intimidating shot. That's an intimidating shot. You get it wrong and it goes off the front. It's here. You'll land it there. And it'll come this way. Well, not too bad. Didn't hit it hard enough. See? I'm right. She'd hit that to there. That would have gone there. But she hit it to there. And it went there. Not a bad try. It didn't go off the front. So. Not a bad putt too. Pretty straight from over there. This green breaks to the water. The majority of golf courses in the world, that's the case. If there's water, the greens break to the water. Happens at Queanbeyan. Queanbeyan had a rebuild in the 80s and we changed 3 greens so that they didn't break towards the river. The greenkeeper at the time did. Nice putt. Semi-decent golf being played. Not in the way, well, there's no group behind. It's all good fun. Golf's golf. It has its problems, it has its issues.